Hello YouTube, this is CoT21 and I'm bringing you a video. Not really a game, because I recorded this and I didn't realize that I muted my mic, so I'm doing this post-editing, and instead of trying to talk through the entire thing at normal speed, I decided to speed it up. So it should be about 10 minutes long now. So it should make things a little bit easier for me to explain what's going on and to keep the video somewhat interesting. So what I'm doing here was I've just showed you that I've done some little modifications from the last play video, and the modifications that I did was I put down a Mega Co factory, another one, and augmented the pump jacks and the ore mines, and I just right now am putting down other ground scrubbers. Before that, I was also looking at how to get power to that side of the city. And then I also did a whole bunch of things to the roads that I didn't show in the last video, trying to manage my city, because the citizens were just they're just clogging up the road essentially. And right there I just put down a electronics a processor factory, because I was having problems putting processor factories down, because my industry tech would go from low to high tech and I wouldn't have a chance to put any of them down. So I just put that there because once you have one building down, you can build them at any point later. So now what I'm doing is I'm looking at the city and the layout, and I really don't like it anymore, so I decided that I'm going to bulldoze that little curve and then reposition this underground tunnel so traffic can go from one side of the city to the other. And by doing this, my goal was to clear out this commercial traffic, or the shopping traffic right in the middle there, but that didn't work, so I was like, alright, well, I'm gonna have to segregate it. So that's what I did there, and and my hope was to completely get rid of all the traffic for like basically that section of city where there's the industry and the Omega and the mine shaft and the pump jacks. That's what I was wanting to do, and that was my logic. That was my lying desire, just to get traffic manageable, because what I wanted to do was get enough Omega profits to put down another Omega upgrade to the buildings. So right here I'm also playing with the idea of putting an expressway to get past the main avenue on the right there, or I mean on the left side, and get right across the map. But then when I looked at this, I was like, well, if I put a whole avenue, I could then speed up to getting across the map like entirely. So I then destroyed everything, because I was thinking, well, that would cause commuter traffic, but this would be better in the overall for my city. So that's why I decided to go with that, and I just put a really tall bridge right there, and it connected one side of the map to the other, completely bypassing the left side if that's where the people wanted to go. This is just to alleviate traffic on that left side where all the mega towers are, because that's where a lot of the traffic is getting stuck coming in and out of the region and being stuck in my city. So now I'm looking at water, and another thing that I also built that little expressway in the first place was to get water, sewage, and power to that industrial area, because it would have to go all the way around the map, and I was trying to speed it up. But by doing that, I still jumped over the industrial zones, so I'm not able to provide sufficient amount of power, water, and also I'm looking at the how backed up it is, and it's not all the way backed up to the other city there, but I was just curious. So let's see, what's the next thing I'm going to do? I know I'm talking about how much profits I'm getting right here at this point, and basically the only reason I have as much profit as I do is MegaCo. I was getting about $18,000 in profits an hour versus just getting like $10,000 in profits an hour. So that right here is another example where I was just gonna try to get another expressway from one side of the city to the other. This one would have been quicker, which basically negates the first one I did, but I have both of them in there now. It's pretty funny. So, and it was, once again, I'm just trying to get traffic away from these mega towers, and no matter what I do, it looks like traffic is just not going to fix itself, and these mega towers are just going to get plagued with traffic. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups right now, so I'm really trying not to hiccup right into the mic. Yeah, I mean, this was originally over 30 minutes long, and now I'm just shortening it down to 10 minutes, so I had some stuff to talk about, but obviously you can't have everything, especially if you forget to turn on your mic. So, key thing, turn on your mic. Another thing I did was, after I turned off the recording here, I did some more playing around, and look, I'm just showing right here, my radiation is going down. I have just a little bit more radiation left, so I'm putting down the last couple of ground scrubbers to get the radiation and the heavy amount of pollution off the map, and once I do that, I'll be able to completely bulldoze this map. That's right, I said it. I just want to bulldoze the map just completely and then just start from scratch, and what I plan on doing was putting like curves and not a grid pattern design. That's my goal, is to not just do a repeat of what I'm doing right here, and add a little bit of variety and make a electronics Omega city. And this is just something new, and I'm just going to show you that if you have both of them, there you'll have a lot of profits, and it's going to have mega towers in it as well, so don't worry. And that was my main goal. And right here I'm showing like there's a lot of buses coming in from the region, and I was curious because my population going to school is very low. It's like around 1,000 or up to 2,000, I think, is the highest it gets, but it's like total population is like over 6,000 that could go to school but are not going to school. So I don't know, at least that's what the number's showing right there, or at least that's its capacity. But when I was looking in there, it was around 3,000 students, so not even all my students that can go to school are going to school, so it's pretty interesting like that. So let's see, anything else going on at this point? I'm not sure if anything else is going on at this point, but my goal was to clean up this city. That's why I called this place. Oh, right here I'm gonna be a little clever with the burying another tunnel underneath the road here, and this way I can alleviate some of the traffic coming up this little street to the avenue, which I think would help it, and then later after the video I make it go down the other direction because it's too close to this center underground tunnel avenue that's going underneath the city, so it's causing traffic. But I'm just playing around with tunnels, and right now I have such a good idea for city design, mostly with tunnels. So don't be surprised when I bulldoze everything out and we're going to have a bunch of tunnels underneath it, because that's going to be so nice. Oh, right there I also point out that we're going to get level 4 on the academy and upgrade it, because once we bulldoze everything down, wherever the level's at, that's where we'll be able to build again. So if I can get the academy to level 4, it'll be good. Also, if I can get Omega to level 2, that'll be good. Otherwise, I'm just going to bulldoze the rest of it down. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this sped up video. If you like it, please click the like button, comment in the section below, subscribe if you want. Otherwise, it's Kill Warrior 21, and I'll see you next time. Bye.